Good morning, Pebbles. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I thought that I would go through how I'm going to set up my bullet journal for September. I know there's tons of bullet journal videos out there that are probably going to be a million times better, but that's alright. I'm going to give this a go. So this is my bullet journal. It does say it there, if you can kind of see it. This is like the proper one, but I mean you can use an art book and just like a blank art book and it'd be the same kind of effect. So I've got that. I've decided to go a little bit simple for this month, and I printed out a ton of just watercolor images and I'm going to stick them in rather than doing my own kind of designs and things. I have a half broken ruler because I am lazy and can't bother to go get a new one. Got my glue stick to stick in those, and I've got a few pens that I'm going to use to do like different colours and stuff. Just because I'm a little bit, not OCD, but like I don't like to get things wrong so much the first time, especially if I'm doing it in pen. So I do like a little sketch just of how I'm going to set it out beforehand. Because I've done a few months already, I kind of have an idea of how I want things to look and what kind of works for me. So like I'll show you for example. Hang on. When I did this month, when I did July, this is when I started. Did I? Yes, okay. So July is when I started my bullet journal, and I loved that I had so much space for the days, for each day. But I did find that I had to write notes and things just around the top, and it didn't quite work so well for me. So when I went to to August, I tried to like make some extra space around the edge, but then I found that I didn't have enough room in the boxes. So I'm going to focus on giving myself some more room in the boxes and a dedicated notes section for the day, for the month. I've also had this is something that I started doing for all my months, and I'm going to carry it out throughout my whole bullet journal. But basically I do that to track the monthly log, so it's really easy to just find it. See, there's the other one. So the main sections, I guess, of my bullet journal are the monthly log, and then I have my habit tracker, which I messed up that time, but no one needs to know that. And then I do like a goals page. I think that's really good just to like keep me focused on something. And then I do my weekly layout. So this is kind of developed a little bit. I'll show you. So I've just like bits and pieces I've taken from this and just changed them a little bit. Like I changed where the words of the day went, that kind of thing. It's just really simple stuff. So I think I'm going to keep this layout. I'm going to try and adapt this layout. I'm definitely going to use a habit tracker. Definitely going to use a goals page. I also started trying some new kind of things because you can have like all different things. Oh, I also have a favorites, but that's like for my YouTube, which has gone really badly this month. I did a Disney checklist. That was just for getting ready for going away, like different documents and things that I had to do. I tried to do a gratitude log, but honestly I didn't, I don't know, I didn't really commit to doing this properly, so I didn't like it that much. But this is where I'm going to start this month's one. I'm going to quickly do the side strip because that gives me something to work off, and then I'll do the layout of the actual thing. Okay, so it kind of got a little muddled up. I don't know if you can see, like it doesn't quite line up with the dots on the sides. But honestly, this is something that I spent so long on the first time I did it that I don't like, and it didn't even work out perfectly then, so I don't really put too much effort into it. I just kind of let it be how it is, so oh well. Okay, so I did mark out like the dots of where I'm gonna draw my grid. Just to like make it a bit easier and quicker to do now. So I just like counted how many dots there were and then how much I want to leave for a title, a little bit at the bottom, just like for some space. I'm going to put notes here, and then this is just like a grid format for the thing. But one thing to remember is there's not 4 weeks in a month. There's often like 5. You'll see when I do it, but don't automatically assume that you just need 4 rows. You'll probably need 5. I think every month has 5 because there's more than 28 days. Yeah. So if you're doing it, don't automatically put in 4. And just because I made a mistake over here, I'm gonna pull that line all the way out, and that will become like an underline for my notes. Alright. So now I'm just going to do the day of the week above each box and then put the actual number, like the date of each day. Something that I do just like make it a bit different is I put the names of the week, sorry, the names of the days in French. I just think that it looks a bit cooler. Something unique. I did it in, did I do it last one? Yeah, so I did it all along these ones. And then in the brackets I just put what the actual like first letter of the day in English is to help me remember if I mess up or anything. I mean, normally you just put the regular day of the week. It would be fine. So I just use my phone to get the days of the week and like where they'll be in here probably. And then I'm just gonna write in, this is not red, like regular red pen, it's, I don't know, it looks like it's a darker red that I think you'd normally get. So I'm gonna try and write September log. I don't do calligraphy or anything like that. I really suck at that, so I just kind of try and write in writing, I guess, and see how it turns out. But yeah, here we go. Alright. That'll do. So I forgot to mention before, the reason that I'm choosing colours like these and I have watercolours like these designs is because when I go to America at the beginning of this month, it'll be autumn there, or fall, you know, whatever. So you can do the same design and just adapt it to whatever theme you want to do. You don't even have to do a theme really. You can keep it very simple and just do like black pen, or you can do like spring and use different, like, so I've got some like this one that are very flowery and, you know, like rabbits and things. They're kind of spring-like. So I mean, you can do that kind of design if you want, but it doesn't really matter. It's up to you. You're the one that it matters to. So whatever you like is your decision. So I'm gonna go and do the habit tracker now. I started off my first habit tracker. Where was I? Here. This one. I had 10 things. I spread it out a lot. I didn't like how it looked spread out, so I changed that. Squished it up and I did 14 things. 14 things I thought was a little excessive, so this time I'm going back to 10. I'm going to keep it this like squished though, but they're 10 things that I think will be better suited to my like situation, I guess. So like some of these I just didn't get around to, was just really bad at, as you can see, because there's lots of big gaps and things. I cut it really close. So I've only got like until this line, like that section, I guess, to do it. I didn't really think that through. Okay, that's alright. So I'm going to write my 10 things in orange pen, and then I'm going to do my title in red pen. So my 10 things are hydrate, So like I want to make sure that I'm drinking a lot of water. Read, journal, try something new or go somewhere new. Take my vitamins. No snooze. I'm really bad at this one, so I try really hard to include it. Body care, so that's like just looking after my body and moisturising or whatever's needed. YouTube. Morning stretches. And to do 15 minutes of cleaning. So honestly just choose things that you want to work on. There's no point in putting things there that you like won't make any difference to you. So yeah, it's just up to you what you choose to do. And I also found it helpful to have the days, like what day was what on here. So I'm just going to go through, I think, what was the first? The first was a Friday. So you just go along and go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. There we go. So then I just fill that out as I go. Here I'm going to do my 3 goals. I kind of like change this around a lot, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there. I'm going to leave that for now and use any spare of the watercolor pictures to inspire me about some things. I've got my 3 goals that I want to do, I just don't know how to set it out basically. So, this is where I start my like weekly layout. I'm going to keep pretty much the same layout as these ones, like this. I like this kind of layout because I've got like a week to an opening. I have the date and then I break down the day. This is from 8 AM to 8 PM and it just kind of helps me mark out my day and what I've got going on. I think I'm going to keep the 8 to 8. That's just a good time frame. So, oh, not that one, that one. So the way that I divide my page up in numbers works, but you can just choose whatever. So mine goes, start 1 down, and you take three rows, 3 dots, and write the name of the week. I mean, sorry, the name of the day. And 28th. And then I start from this middle one along here, and I go 20, 19, 8. There we go, and that's my layout for that day. And then from this one I go 9 spaces down, so I leave 9 spaces for all the notes for the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it'll be this column. So I'll start my 20, my 8 here. 8. This will be the 29. Tuesday. There we go. So that's kind of the layout. I'm just going to finish this up quickly. So I've done that. I'm just gonna add the brackets around the edge with the little, I don't know, leafy things. I'm gonna do that though in my red colour. Oh, should I do red or orange? I think I might go orange. Oh, actually, I have a lot of orange in my sticker things, so I'm gonna do red. Okay, so to go with my weekly layout design, I have all of these. Oh, there we go, all of them. There we go. So I kind of like went for a different theme each week. So these were kind of the groupings, I guess, that I was gonna do. So I thought I'd do like blowing leaves for the monthly layout, pot plants for 1 week, pumpkin patch for 1 week, woodland for 1 week. This was going to be like a mushroom, like flowery kind of one, but I couldn't really find many mushrooms. And then like a rabbit swim. So I'm just going to lay them out however I want, however kind of feels right in my bullet journal. And then I guess just stick them down. So I already have some leftovers with like the little leaves and one of the pumpkins. I think that I'm not going to use all of the pot plants and things, so I'm going to take 2 of them out as well. That bit's rubbish. And I'm going to use these ones to do my 3 gold and my habit tracker. I think here I might do, I'm not really sure, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to go with it, see what happens. Let's just try this out. I'm going to start with black actually. Okay. And then I think I'm going to write each of my goals in a colour. So my 3 goals are step out of my comfort zone, try something new every day, and upload on time. Upload on time has been one that I've tried every single one so far, and the first one wasn't so bad, I went pretty well, but literally this will sum up how badly I went last time. That is, I was meant to tally it. I don't know if you're not even close. That's like just how badly last month went. They didn't even try to keep up. It just wasn't happening. Okay, there's one. I think I'll give myself like a score out of 10 for that one, to judge it. I'm going to stick these on, I think that'll be the nicest. I can kind of do something like this. I'm not sure. Maybe if I do like one on either side. Well, that's kind of cute. There we go. So you just have to play around with it a bit. Figure out what works for you. What's your style, girl? Okay, I'm gonna grab a cup of tea and I'll finish off all the other weeks, like, oops, sorry, all these ones, and then you'll be able to see like the finished product. I'll show you the finished product and what it looks like. Normally I can do this a lot quicker, but because I'm like explaining it as I go, it's a lot slower, and I haven't done like the cutouts before, so that was kind of something new that took a little bit of extra time. But just remember, like, don't go overboard. It's the purpose of a bullet journal is to help you like organize your life and, you know, get ahead kind of thing, rather than be something that you feel bogged down on, that's just going to take up all your time. So yeah, I'm going to finish this and then I'll show you what the finalized look is. So that's about it. That's my September bullet journal. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Something a little bit different. Let me know if you want me to keep doing this for like the other months. So yeah, I recommend definitely giving this a go. Just you know, whatever you kind of feel would work for you. You don't have to go all out and get the actual bullet journal because they are a little bit pricey. But I think, yeah, just like a regular art book, A5 is a really good size because you can put it in your bag without having to kind of worry about it. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to do the whole like, subscribe. I feel like there's another one. Comment. Okay, tell me something that you would include in your bullet journal that's a little bit unique, something that would suit you and your needs. And yeah, also if you want me to do more of these. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!